Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beauty Biz 101 with your hosts, me, Lily Hullum, and
Madeline Burks, where we talk all things beauty biz and personal shiz. And today we might look a little different. We might look a little
actually, we went to go see Wicked, and then we got, no, I'm just kidding.
Actually, I haven't seen it yet.
Me either.
I want to.
I'll buy it.
But it might be almost out now. I thought I saw.
I think you can rent it or buy it on Prime.
Yeah.
So you can come over.
Yeah, that'd
have
be
a girls'
fun.
night.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like really
take it off my bingo list.
But I'm ready.
I'm like, yeah, The Wizard of Oz was a pretty long movie, I think. So.
True.
Okay, so first tell us what you're drinking today.
Today I'm drinking Smoothie King.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, yet they should. Because I've gone there twice the past 2 days. But just a protein smoothie with some fiber and some slim protein. So strawberries, pineapple. You know, I just needed something.
Tell them how good
I'm hungry.
the bowl I put you on was.
Yeah, so yesterday I went to Smoothie King and I got is it called coconut base or what is it called?
It's called like there's like two. There was like a Coca Loco and there was another coconut one. But I take off the blueberries, pineapple, and honey.
Yeah.
And I put in extra strawberries, coconut, and Nutella.
Yeah. Well, but what is it's
the
not
base
ice cream.
Coconut.
Yeah, but
it almost tastes like ice cream.
Yeah, it almost tastes like ice cream. But is it like would it be considered a smoothie or is it like?
I don't know. It's like the acai, whatever that is.
It's just a different texture.
It's very smooth.
Yeah.
It's almost like a sorbet.
Yes, that's a good comparison.
Or like gelato.
Yeah. I just customized mine. I got that with strawberries, granola, and honey. The granola on it.
Yeah, that's really good too.
Yeah.
I did that. I didn't get that too.
Yeah. That is like a sweet treat.
Mm-hmm.
My new good sweet treat probably instead of ice cream.
Yeah.
And the calories weren't too bad on it. Honestly.
No. And you could have that for like a breakfast and that holds me over till like late lunchtime. So
yeah, I really like that. You guys should try that if you haven't yet. But what are we talking about today, Lily?
So, a few different things. Maddie's going to tell us about some at-home treatments that we can do, aka why we are showing you guys one today.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, I was scared I was going to turn my fingers green because it wasn't wiping off at first. And I'm like, I dropped the spatula and I start going crazy because there's no stuff back there. So I was just like, oh my God, okay. But also,
it will turn your towels green.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
stains my towels. That works.
Yeah. That works?
At work, I have to like bleach them to get the green out.
So use a black towel maybe?
Yeah, or just like if you have like the Clean Skin Club towels, you could just use that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I love those things. I always forget about them.
Yeah.
And then also kind of went to fire a client.
Yeah.
Which
I haven't really had to do too many times.
I mean,
but I've had bad cases where I'm like,
yeah, I've had
I wouldn't let you back.
Clients kind of just like weed themselves out.
Yeah.
Or it kind of just like fizzled out on its own in like a natural way. But I kind of have like standards of like if something were to happen, like this is what I would do.
Right.
So, for example, we'll just get right into that, I guess. If you okay, I'm honestly way too lenient and I have like all these policies in my bio, but I suck. Hopefully clients aren't watching this. I suck at actually sticking to them. I'm just like, I try to be so like understanding and I'm like, things happen. Like,
yeah.
But when things happen too many times in a row, that's when it gets to be extremely annoying and you're messing with my paycheck now.
Special thanks to our sponsor, Vision Studio. If you're looking to start your podcast, Vision Studio is the place to bring your ideas to life. Located right here in Kokomo, Indiana, they are your one-stop shop for all your podcast needs. It's simple. You bring the conversation and they handle the rest.
So,
well, and just communicate with us, and normally we can literally understanding, but if you just don't show up, like,
that's kind of shitty.
Yeah, or you lie about like,
oh my God,
hot people lying.
Me too, and then they'll post on their story, and it's like, at least block me before you do that.
Right.
Bad karma. And it's not even like an old post. Like I know that they're there because then I follow all their friends, and their friends are also posting that they're there.
Right.
I'm like, you can't even hide your lie. Like at least hide it a little bit better. So yeah, strike one. Don't come back to me after that, because then I'm just gonna always think about that when you lay down on my treatment bed.
Yeah. She might glue your lashes shut.
Maybe if I'm really over it and just want to be done with my career and go to jail. Yeah, I would not last in jail, so I can't go to jail. Anyways, Puck. What was I going with that? Damn, I hate when I do that. Oh, yeah, just another thing is, let us know. We're both kinda understanding.
Yeah.
And, I should take more deposits, but, like, I don't, 'cause if you've come to me one time, I'm like, "Okay, like, let's just go ahead and book the next one before you leave," and, like, I don't charge a deposit because I almost would rather have that, like, full amount the
Right.
next time they come.
Yeah.
But yeah, just let us know, be, in communication with us if something does come up, and then we don't get upset about it.
Right.
So, too many of that, you're gone.
Yeah.
I just
And
can't rely on that.
how do you go about that?
Most of them know.
They can just
They're
tell.
like, "Oh, you hate me, like, you gotta hate me," and I'm like, "Yeah, I do." But then I'm like, "No," like, my eyes sitting here twitching. I'm like, "You're fine, just lay down." So you even get started, you're already 20 minutes late. Being late is another one.
Right.
Come on. If you know it takes 20
Because
minutes
then
to
it
get
puts
here.
you behind every other client after that. Hello, I was late today, but
Yeah.
so
So, actually, something that I started doing, because I was like, "Okay, 15 minutes late, I'm not doing it." Like, you're gonna have to cancel or reschedule or figure it out.
do too. Like we'll have to do it another day.
Well, I stopped doing that because
Why?
I was like, "Well, if you wanna come, we have 20 minutes left, you're still gonna pay me the full 70." And I still have people come
Dang.
because some people would rather me just do what I can in that time frame, especially if they have something coming up.
Yeah.
And then, because I usually work, like, inside to outside, so when it's like I guess, like a do what I can type day, I'll just go, like, sporadic, so I can try to get them as even as possible
Yeah.
with the time I have, because I'm like, I have that blocked out for that
Right.
amount of time.
Right.
And
I don't do that.
well,
But I
it's
don't
different.
really have people like they'll normally text us, "Hey, I'm gonna be this amount behind." And if
Mhm.
it's like 30 minutes, I'm like, honestly, let's just reschedule.
'Cause you do wanna have enough time for them
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
and you don't wanna go into your next.
Right. I normally do have people message me before their time is
Mhm.
there to let me know they're gonna be behind, which is nice.
Yeah, we
Um,
that.
I did have a girl one time. She did show up late, like, we didn't think she was coming. It was, like, 30 minutes late.
I've had that.
Yeah, and luckily, I have a receptionist because I'm just, like
I can't.
I would be like, "Yeah, come on in," and, like, my next client would be almost there or something. And so I told Kaylee, I was like, "You're just gonna have to turn her away and tell her, like, she'll have to reschedule," which she got the times mixed up, but, I was, like, hiding in my treatment room, and, like, Kaylee's out there talking to her, and I was so scared she was, like, gonna start yelling at Kaylee. She is one of those you never knew if she's in a good mood or a bad mood. And luckily, she was fine, but I just remember hiding in my treatment room, and I heard her ask if she could go use the bathroom, and my door wasn't shut all the way, so I started laying on the ground on the side of my bed where she couldn't see me. I didn't even wanna talk to her.
I get it.
You know what I mean? Because I didn't wanna, like, feel like I
Deal with
needed to
it.
do it
Yeah.
because I didn't have any time.
I've had that happen, and I told the client she could come early, and then they were both there at the same time, and I'm like, "Girl, you gotta go." Like, I'm not about to do this.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Um, I have had to block clients from booking because they just don't respect your boundaries at all.
yeah.
Don't pay their fees they're supposed to pay, or just every time be late, or every time cancel last minute. And sometimes I'm like, I don't even, the policies. So, like, I don't even feel like reminding you because you've done it 10, 12 times. So I might just block you from booking. And I don't know if that's bad or not, but
I don't
then
think so. But
sometimes
you
they
think
create
around.
accounts and rebook anyways.
That's great. That's not awkward at all. I've had a client at the end of the service, "I actually don't have enough money. Can I pay you in 2 days when I get paid?" Well, what the fuck else am I gonna say? Sure.
Right.
You better bring your ass back here.
I've
Like,
not had that
damn.
happen. I've not had that happen.
She did bring it, though.
Yeah, it was like, if it was somebody that came to me every month, I'd be like,
She was
probably, because you know that they'll treat
so
you good.
good. Girl, I'm like, I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, why didn't she tell you before?
She didn't want me to say no, obviously.
She needed her lashes done.
She needed those lashes done.
funny.
That bad.
Some tips I feel like that help is just always having everything
Documented.
documented on your website, so your clients can't ever say they didn't know your policies.
Yeah. And make sure you put a little box that says they agree to it.
Yeah, but I freaking did that. And it might just be the booking system I have. Make them sit. It says, "Are you aware of our policy? You'll be charged this amount," and they have to click yes and sign.
Mm-hmm.
And I did that, and this girl disputed her charge. And before I charge somebody, I always ask them, "Hey, you okay? Like, want to make sure nothing bad happened."
Yeah.
She's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And I'm like, "Okay, well, if you come in tomorrow, I won't charge you full price, but if you don't come in, I have to charge you full price." That was policy. And I was already trying to go against it to help her out.
Yeah.
She didn't respond to me, so I charged her full price, and then I got a message saying she disputed the charge through her bank, and then, like, my booking system will fight it. I just have to show proof she signed stuff, and I still lost, which I'm like, I'm not gonna take this to, like, court or anything.
Right. No.
But,
That's the ones you just block
yeah, I'm like, you don't care.
and hope they don't create a new again.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks, though.
So that was interesting. I've had this one girl 2 times now not show up to her appointment, and every time we, like, check in on her, she's like, "I'm so sorry. I was in the hospital. I had an emergency surgery." Both times.
Dang.
Don't know if that's true or a lie, but that's just really bad timing. Both times.
That's
you
not
have
on her
surgery.
end if
Yeah.
she's not telling the truth.
Right. So
hopefully for her sake she is.
I did have a client who got recommended to come to me, and this is kind of a client horror story, I guess. She got recommended to come to me, and I booked her, and I accidentally forgot that I had something to do that evening, and so we call her a week ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Like, "Hey, can you come in this day?" I was even going to stay later for her. I would come in on a Saturday to get her in because it was for her bachelorette party or something. And she was so mad. That was the only day she could do. And she literally was yelling at Kaylee on the phone, my receptionist, saying, "I better be in the hospital or bleeding if I have to reschedule."
And she never came to you before?
No. She got recommended to come to me from her esthetician. Apparently her esthetician was going to be out of town. And she got recommended to come to me and then acted like that. And we did figure it out. She did have to actually go to Addie instead of me.
Yeah.
And she was so mad and just mean. And, like,
It's not that serious.
I probably should have just been like, "Hey, we're not going to take you because why would you say that to us? Like, things happen. And also, we're giving you a week notice and still trying to figure it out." It's not like I called her that day or something, you know. But you don't say to somebody, "You better be bleeding or in the hospital," or she said something like, "Somebody better be dead," or it's just crazy.
I like candy. Man. I'm just happy.
And then I told the girl who recommended her to come in.
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, like, is your client, like, normally
okay?
like this?"
Yeah.
Because she freaked out on us and said some really hateful things. And, like, we still took her because you recommended her, but, like, I don't want to ever see her again if she's going to talk to us.
Hell no.
She's like, "Oh, yeah, she kind of can be a little fiery."
Little? Spitfire. Talk about Spitfire. Oh, my God.
So,
Does she live around here?
I don't even know, honestly.
Never again.
Have you ever had somebody that mean before?
I'm trying to think. I mean, I feel like I would remember unless it was so traumatic that I blocked it out of my memory.
Yeah, that one honestly was recent.
I don't think I had anybody say anything like that to me because they have to talk to me. Now, when people talk to, like, somebody else, they're way more sassy but I'm like, you wouldn't say that to my face.
Right. Yeah.
Because then you wouldn't be coming at all.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Right. And I wonder if that's just because Kaylee was the middleman, so she was kind of taking it out on Kaylee.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know if she would actually say that to me, knowing I'm the owner.
Yeah.
Who would have been doing her facial.
Yeah.
But
that's wild.
Yeah.
So, yeah. When else would you fire a client? We said the no call, no show.
I think
multiple times.
If they treat you like you're a robot and not an actual person, like they don't respect your schedule.
Yeah.
They want you to come in when you're not working.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, just kind of
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just don't respect your time. I remember one of my friends, she did her lashes out of her house. And a client would text her, "Hey, I just drove by, saw you were home. Can you get me in?"
No way.
Right, like, no, like, this is where I live and my house, but, like,
Don't ever.
that doesn't mean I'm, like, working today. I could be just as worried.
Don't ever drive by my house and say that. That's funny because I've told a couple clients where I live, and I'm like,
Yeah.
because we were moving,
Right.
I'm like, yeah, I'm right across the street. I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't have said that.
They're gonna knock on your door and be
Nobody's
like,
gonna
"Do you
say
have
that.
lashes, Lily?"
Yeah, literally. And they probably drove through and they're like, oh, which one's for sale? That'll be Lily's house.
But,
I was parking in the garage anyway, so nobody would know.
yeah, I guess if they just don't really, like, if they just treat you like, "Oh, she can get me in, like, whenever," and just text you, like,
Now, if you're willing to pay me double, we might
right.
have a different story.
Yeah, I've never had anybody offer that.
I have, and I've accepted.
Fuck it, I mean, especially
You're
for
paying me
the needs.
$140 an hour? Fuck yeah, I'm coming in.
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
What about you? Any other tips?
I'm trying to think of any other scenarios, but like you said, well, for me, and I guess you could say for you would be like just not doing anything at home. And then the acne, like you've got to eat right, drink water.
Oh, yes. I have had people like that where they're on the acne program and they're not doing what they're supposed to be. And I'm like,
What's the point of paying?
yeah, you're not going to get results. And I don't want you mad at me
Yeah.
when you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So I do make them sign a lot of paperwork saying, like, showing they know they got to do all this stuff at home
Yeah.
to really get results.
And then don't complain either because you're not seeing any results.
Right.
So then it's like, well, it's in your best interest for maybe I'm just not the right person for you. That's why I've told a few people just because they like, I don't do volume. I don't do the thick ones anymore.
Yeah.
And I stopped doing that probably about like 2 years ago now. Just because it killed my hands and I'm just not interested in doing like the long, full look anymore.
Right.
I like more natural, short styles. And I feel like owning my own place, like I can do that. I can only offer what I want. So, there's just been a couple people that really want thickness, and I'm like, I have a couple people I'm gonna refer you to
Right.
because I don't want to do
Yeah,
it.
you don't specialize it. And
Yeah,
so you could say that, well, I don't specialize in it, so you should go to somebody that does it every day and they'll give you
Literally.
the best look. You
literally.
can just kind of like twist it around
Yeah.
so they don't
And it
think.
doesn't have to have like any animosity or anything.
Yeah.
I've had a couple people who are like, will you please just do it? Like, I really like you, and like I can get into you, and like I am like a reliable service provider. So that does suck because I want to be like, yeah, come on, just sign on. Yeah, just suffer.
But then you have to keep those lashes in stock and then like,
Right.
it's just like kind of a waste
Dread
of
every
money.
appointment.
Yeah.
I just started dreading those appointments, and I'm like, ugh, I think my hands are gonna hurt so bad.
Right.
But doing some stretches does help.
I want to get those like plated hand. Hello, I just touched my face. I don't know if they're like gold plated, but they're like gloves and they help your hands.
Oh, like
Or is it
silver?
copper? Yes,
No,
one
I
of the
think so.
metals.
Like the copper infused
Yes.
compression.
Have you tried those?
I was going through stuff when I was moving, and I had one, and I like put them on, and I started like moving the rest of my stuff, and I was like, this is actually interesting. I mean, I wasn't healed automatically.
I thought
but
about trying them like to sleep in.
that's probably what I need because I mean, I honestly think I have carpal tunnel though
Yeah.
already, but yeah, it's just not good.
Yeah.
And this wrist, I sprained it when I was little. I wish I almost would have just fucking broke it because when it sprains, it just never heals. I was going through, in like older houses, how they had like really big and tall doorways.
Yeah.
Well, our house was an old farmhouse, and they just took like those doors off, and so we just had like the doorways to go through. Well, here I am, like 6 or 7 years old, and I'm like going up the sides with my hands and feet, and then I would hang on the top part and like swing back and forth. Oh my God, I literally like swung forward and I slipped and I landed straight down. Ow, that hurt when I did that. I landed straight down on my wrist on the ground. Ugh.
Well, now it's broke.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, literally. I need a brace.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to have like surgery or something on this because I will do this. I will literally put my hand under my pillow and like go like this against the back pillow in the middle of the night. Just like stretch it out.
Yeah. I always am
Eight.
asking Tanner to squeeze my hands or squeeze my feet because I feel like they just always hurt
Yeah.
from work.
Maybe we do need some compression.
Yeah.
But like, ooh, that felt weird. I know I'm messing with it. Also, this hand, like this joint to this joint is like it doesn't really move as much and there's less space, but this has like more space in between the two, and then it's like some weird.
Yeah, you
So I'm
probably
not
do have
connected.
carpal tunnel. Or what's the other one?
There's another one.
Yeah. Just like achy hands.
And arthritis.
Yes.
Yeah. My grandma has arthritis in
Yeah.
the hands.
You might have one of that. One of that.
Probably. From just doing repetitive shit all the time.
Right. Okay. Back on track.
Yeah. Anyways, next.
I'm trying to think. Was there anything else, like any other helpful tips we should give them? I feel like always go about it just kind of the right way, and like
Yeah. And the easiest way to do it is to say you're doing it in their best interest.
yeah,
Like, just blame yourself for everything, honestly.
right. I'm sorry I can't give you the results.
And like deep down, they like know it's coming already. Most of them.
Yeah. I will say, I feel like with the skin, it's a little different.
Yeah.
I'll have clients, not a lot, but like some that are just never happy with their skin.
Yeah.
And never feel like it looks good when it's made so much progress. And I think that's more like a self-esteem issue.
Yeah.
They're just never going to be happy with themselves. And like, they always want to try something new or get new product or new treatment. And I just feel like they're not really like,
Chill.
yeah, that happy with themselves. And maybe that's why they just like kind of
could
take
see
it out
that.
on you. And
Yeah.
so
I could definitely see that.
just if it's starting to bother you like every day or like every time they come in, you dread it, it's not worth your like mental health. I feel like as a service provider to have a client that just mentally drains you.
I think we've all been there. We're like, yeah, here she comes again. But you can't say that.
No, you can to your friend.
Yeah. And those ones thankfully just like weed themselves out.
Right. And you'll make really the good clients will outweigh the bad clients.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, always. It's always just one out of the bunch.
Right.
And then you'll get them out and then somebody else will weasel their way in and you're like, great. But you can't be satisfied all the time.
Right.
I'm like pulling hair out, actually, because
You okay?
those rollers ripped my
Oh.
hair out of my head. I'm sitting here. I started breaking a sweat. I'm sitting here going, I think you did it. Yeah, you do her. I see people like, okay, so I curled it.
Yeah.
And then I put the roller in and I like pulled the piece down and like kind of like ran it down, tucked it in and rolled it up.
Mm-hmm.
But that shit was in there.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, you did
in
those.
each
I
other.
thought you did the at-home. Or, I'm sorry, not the at-home. The ones where you sleep in rollers.
No.
The silk ones. That's what I thought you
No.
did.
Those
Those would make me, like, probably my hair ratted. And feel, like, hard to get out, like you said.
Yeah.
Like, I'd probably
Like,
pull all my hair out.
brush my hair.
You'll have to ask Maya to help you.
Yeah.
The hair drill that.
I think I just like pulled too hard.
Yeah.
And then it was like embedded. And then it wrapped itself up. Man, that was like, I thought I was gonna have to cut one of them out. I'm like, I'm sitting here going, like holding the hair and I'm like,
Well, maybe next time you need just regular ones and then put the clip rather than the Velcro.
yeah, I'm never using those again.
Because the Velcro, I could see that getting really stuck in your hair.
Or maybe I just won't like pull it on it as hard. I don't know.
Yeah. So
What do we have on our face?
today we have on the Glymed Ultra Hydrating Enzyme. And so this is one of the products that we're going to be talking about today because we're going to be talking about at-home exfoliation products.
Mm-hmm.
So you have a wide variety. This one right here is a enzyme. And what enzymes do, you can think about them as, there are different like strengths to enzymes. But this one is just like a hydrating, gentle one. And enzymes are like little Pac-Man and they eat away your dead skin. So this one we have on now is eating away our dead skin and then also hydrating us. So this one's really gentle. We could wear this to bed even. You don't have to like wash it off. Like, you know, it doesn't tingle or anything like that. So you'll have to let me know what you think when you take it off if you feel like your face is hydrated and glowy. And you should wear it at home to crawl though.
I will. Hi, honey. I'll be like,
so that's a type of exfoliation, enzyme exfoliation. And then we have a physical exfoliation. And that's going to be like a scrub or because those like beads in the scrub, that's going to be sloughing off your dead skin.
mm-hmm.
Or another physical exfoliation could be one of those like facial device brushes.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? When
Yeah.
you cleanse your skin, which not my favorite
Yeah.
way, because a lot of people use those every single day and you just shouldn't. But also they can harbor a lot of bacteria if you don't have the right one.
Gross.
Ew, gross. And so physical, you know, like you're physically doing it
Yeah.
type thing. So what else do we have? We have
Peel pads.
that's actually a chemical exfoliation.
Okay.
Which I know that's kind of confusing because you are like
Yeah.
physically using the peel.
No, that makes sense.
But all the
Acids.
acids,
Yeah.
all the so a chemical exfoliation is like glycolic acid, salicylic acid, lactic acid, things like that, which is in the peel pad, and you use that and like do circular motions around your skin, but the acid is what's actually exfoliating your skin. And it's all kind of doing similar things, removing dead skin, and then the chemicals are like, that's my personal like preference of exfoliation, because those chemicals are going inside your pores and they're like helping get out bacteria, helping acne. They brighten up your skin and good for anti-aging, because when you get older, I would say like when you turn 30, you should start trying to do exfoliation
And like retinols and stuff.
like weekly. Yeah, because when we get older, our skin doesn't exfoliate fast enough. And so all those dead skin cells and dead skin. Hello.
Where are we getting at?
I'm sorry. I froze.
You're good. You're good.
Okay. The dead skin cells, they build up.
Yeah.
But that's what I was looking for. And so when they're building up on your skin, that's when your skin's going to look really dry and it's going to look dull.
Crusty.
So yeah, so you want to like exfoliate that off, and you just have to do that more frequently when you're aging because your skin doesn't do it naturally on its own.
Yeah.
That's why babies, they like have the softest, smoothest skin because
sure.
their skin exfoliates and naturally on its own. Chemical exfoliate.
Do you still sell those IS clinical pads?
I have a couple
Oh,
that I don't sell them, but I have a couple if you want to swing by and grab them.
Yeah, I do.
But I love the Skin Better ones better.
Okay, fine.
But do you have those?
No.
Oh, I thought you got those at the event.
Oh, maybe I did in that baggie.
I don't know. You'll have to let me know. The IS Clinical, though, is a 2-step. The first step's the exfoliation step, and then the second is like hydration.
Oh, like it's like cooling.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Skin Better is just exfoliation, but I feel like the next day I wake up and I look like I had a facial done, so I like those better. I feel like they give me better results. But if you want some IS Clinical ones, I have them. So
like a box?
No, it's just like they gave me a few samples, like an order.
Yeah.
So we don't use them if you want them, but yeah, so we have physical exfoliation, chemical exfoliation, enzymatic exfoliation.
Which is this, right?
Yeah, which is the mask we have on.
And you sell that?
I do sell that.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's really nice too, like with the winter, just being able to get off the dry skin, dry skin.
It's insane how much my skin fluctuates with the seasons.
I know.
I'm like, can you figure it out?
My skin's been really dry and dull lately. So, this will be a nice boost. I don't do enough stuff on myself like I should, so.
Well, you do it all day. Why would you want to go home and do it?
I know.
But I liked when you posted your routine the other day. That was fun.
Yeah, I'm going to try to be more active on my stories like that.
Yeah, I need to too.
So,
it's just finding motivation.
I know.
Especially in the winter.
I know.
It's not nice and warm outside.
Right. But yeah, I feel like that covers the types of exfoliation. And then on our next episode, we're going to get into treatment exfoliations that like I do in the treatment room.
Okay, so that's like the stronger things probably, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still need to come get a microneedling.
Yeah, why don't you?
Oh, well, why didn't I get one the first time? What, you want to tell the class?
Oh, I forgot. I didn't have any needles, right?
Yeah. You came in and I was like, Lily.
You were numb, were you?
Yeah, I was. I'm so sorry. Was numb. Oh my god, that was so bad as you. Seriously.
That would have been so embarrassing.
Like a first timer.
Right. And then, what were you getting that done for? Just cause?
I wanted to do it and I was like, oh, wait till after the wedding.
Yeah.
That's fall.
Oh, yeah.
But you were like, you don't really need one anyways.
You know. You really don't. But it is now we're getting to the point where we can do stuff to be preventative. Like, you don't have any acne scars or things like that, but it'll still help with, like, creating collagen for anti-aging. And your it always makes my pores look really small.
Yeah.
I don't know if you struggle with that.
Yeah, just like I have been, like, right in this
T-zone
area.
So yeah, I'm gonna have Addie probably do one on me next week or so. But yeah, you can come.
A micro needle.
Yeah, come get one whenever.
I got my, what did I book? Express Hydrofacial.
Yeah,
I think that's one of my favorite services.
yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And I was gonna tell you, since you're my friend, you can have 50% off.
50.
Perfect.
Why don't you just start getting your lashes done again?
I want to, but like, I don't at the same time because I'm bad at picking them, and I hate to be that client that comes in with the.
I literally do lashes and I pull them all out.
Yeah, and so I am trying the castor oil on my eyelashes to get them to grow a little bit more. And
Why don't you get a serum?
I don't know. I just thought I would try that first because I heard that works good.
Yeah, I've also heard that the serums like cause orbital fat loss.
Yeah, I have heard that too.
But I
think I
used
need that.
one.
Mine are already like sunken in.
Yeah, I used one called Scoro Lash and I literally just bought more of it.
You liked it?
Yeah, because I haven't used it in a couple of years. But my lashes are so naturally like stick straight. And when I was using it, I could literally, like, it comes with a little measuring, like, you know, like my gel pads.
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's like almost like cardboard. And you like close your eye and you measure it, and you can literally see how far, and it has like millimeters.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I knew it was working because my lashes started to like almost like curl and like lift up, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. They've like never done that.
Yeah.
So
have you done the lash
obviously
lift yet?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
I like
and
it.
then once your lashes grow a little bit more, the lash lift will look
I know.
really good.
I think that's what I need. I think they just need to be like a little bit longer and thicker. So
Yeah, same. So that's why I'm trying that, and then I think as long as my lashes get longer, then hopefully I'll be fine without the.
yeah, and that's a lash and brow bundle for like $39 for both.
At Ulta?
No, online.
Okay.
But I can send you the link.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what was I about to say? I was a little enthusiastic there for a second. Oh, have you seen people use those True Lime packets?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got some.
You did?
I got a packet. It was like True Lime, True Lemon, grapefruit, and orange.
Oh, I didn't even know they had all those.
Yeah, me either. So
That's cool. You're going to put them
variety
in
pack.
Coke and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh,
and today I went to Max. I got my Mr. Vanilla Pib.
Oh, the Max Express.
I got my medium vanilla pib, and she said, "Do you know anybody that would drink a vanilla Coke?" I was like, "Yeah." It was a large. She gave it to me for free.
You drink both of them?
No, it's still in my fridge at home. I left it for dinner.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I want to put those True Limes in my Diet Coke because I've been drinking Diet Coke like with a lime in it, squeezed. So good.
Oh, I'll have to try that.
You have to have enough of it, or else it's like nothing.
Yeah.
So
I love lime though, and lemon and all that. So I need to try that next time.
All the citruses. Yeah, I really like grapefruit. I heard that winter is like grapefruit season. Not sure if that's here or somewhere else.
Like they're growing out of our bone.
No, we don't grow them here anyways. It's like California, but that's like they're all burning down right now out there. So
that's really sad.
That's awful.
Yeah.
And people are talking about all the celebrities' houses that are burning down and how like they don't feel bad. And I'm like, I get it, but like that still sucks to like lose.
I feel bad because they're still people, but I feel really, really bad for the animals. So I don't want to talk about it because that is what makes me really upset.
I will just start crying right now.
Yeah. So let's wrap it up.
I saw a video actually of them like running, and I'm like,
no, what?
Don't
tell me, please.
You haven't started.
Be oblivious to that and just pretend like they're all fine. And honestly, people do say they have really good instincts, so hopefully they just get away. Yeah, I think they all just get away.
But it's like hurricanes, like people should take their pets with them.
Yeah, or I've heard if they can't, don't lock them in a cage. That way they can get away.
Yeah, like their instincts will kick in and they can run faster than you.
Right.
They'll just go. But that is awful, and it's all the smoke is like, that's going to take forever to.
I know, it's really sad. I don't want to talk about sad stuff right now.
Fine. No, either.
Another day. You wouldn't let me trauma dump this episode.
That could have been our lead point.
We'll do a trauma dump sad episode another day.
Oh my god, that's too funny.
Special thanks to our sponsor, Vision Studio. If you're looking to start your own podcast, Vision Studio is the place to bring your ideas to life. Located right here in Kokomo, Indiana, they are your one-stop shop for all your podcast needs. It's simple. You bring the conversation and they handle the rest.
I've already worn these pants in episodes, so I don't know what I do it over. I don't want to fucking hear from anybody watching.
Well, you're a normal person and you wear your clothes multiple times as you should.
Yeah, little do you guys know
Under
this same
consumption.
cardigan at home every night.
Yeah.
Because I can.
I'm a grown woman. Those people that like throw away their outfit after they wear it one time, like, you're not real.
Yeah. Most of them aren't.
Right.
Actually.
Yeah.
There's too much money
Yeah.
to worry about it. Yeah, I don't. It depends, I think. If it's like something special, like my bridal shower dress, like I'm never gonna wear that again, but I'll
Right.
keep it. Also it's white. You don't really wear white unless it's a theme or
Yeah.
oh my god, I'm touching all that shit now. I
Oh,
forgot it was on my
right.
face. Ugh, I'm itching. I just gotta poke it.
Is there any on my lip?
Not that I can see. Is it mine?
Mm-mm. But I just feel like I keep,
Yeah, I'm tasting
Tasting
it
it.
actually at this
Yeah.
point. It's like inching its way.
and it like gets splotchy a little bit.
I feel like you're looking at me and saying that because it looks like shit on my face.
No, it's just
Like I'm like, they look splotchy and got all over your lips.
no, I'm tasting it, but also like I notice like it'll be a little darker here and then like a little lighter here.
I'm like leaking.
You're sweating?
No, it's grease from the mask. What I put in here? Chicken back. It's like straight up.
It's not oily.
Then what is that? Sweat. No. I am not sitting here sweating.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. Maybe it's just like time for us to wash it off.
Oh, probably.
You know.
So done eating away. That's all the dead fat cells on my face that it's eating.
You're all hydrated now.
And skinny. My face is skinny. If you leave it on long enough, guys, it eats the fat cells away too. Not just the skin. It's
Put it all over.
Wait, I have to say this is actually kind of sad.
Oh no,
But I have to say it. No, not like that. It's like insecurity issues. So when I was younger, I like, do you remember like the YouTube videos where it was like how to lose weight like so fast, like before spring break and stuff?
Yeah, dude. I would like go and buy like laxatives to make myself go to the bathroom.
Or water pills.
Yeah.
I mean, this is awful, but I would put I remember what I would put on my stomach, and then I'd wrap saran wrap around it, and then I would take I would put what did I put on my stomach? I want to say it was something like baby oil or something, and I would take the vacuum, the detachment from the vacuum, and it would suck towards like the fat and put it in my ass. I'm like, isn't that how the cavitation works? Like,
the right idea. You're just moving it.
I've always known I was gonna be in this industry.
You
Like,
thought moving it back there.
it's just like, come on,
What'd you say they called you? No rump Reagan?
no rear,
Yep. I like rump better.
no rump.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
In Casper, but
They do that though. I mean, in plastic surgery, they take that little vacuum,
yeah,
suck it out of your stomach and put it in your butt.
yeah. Did I tell you about that one girl I know that had the fat transfer to her boobs?
Yeah, that's a good idea. We talked
Yeah.
about that, I think, last episode.
She was awake the whole time.
Yeah,
Still
that's a
wasn't
little
like-
scary.
I'll try to look into that more because I'm like, how did that happen?
Right.
But it was at like a place in Carmel.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places in Carmel that do that stuff, right? Because Indy is like where. But just because they're in that area, also for like any service you do, doesn't always mean that they're like
You got to research them.
yeah.
Yeah, look up their.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of researching people,
Mhm.
and I don't think she'll care that I talk about this on the podcast at all because, anyways, Addie got her pictures done by this guy.
Oh,
her video
yeah.
for her wedding, the biggest day of your life. Apparently, well, first of all, he didn't give her back her pictures or video on time, and then they had to fight with him, like, hey, what's going on? Like, he wasn't reaching out at all.
Oh man.
And her wedding was in August. She just got her pictures back 2 days ago, and they're all raw because she's like, just give me my pictures. I'll have somebody else edit them. Apparently he had a warrant out for his arrest on her wedding day.
No way.
And then multiple people have like filed lawsuits against him
No.
because he won't give their pictures back or like takes forever, and
No.
just like that is literally the worst.
BBB that shit.
Yeah, it's terrible. And like he told Addie he's just been so busy and behind and all this. It's like, stop taking on weddings then.
Yeah.
And then you can't get people their stuff back. And then,
That's sad.
like I said, she had to
And
get
that video.
everything. Yeah. He did give her sneak peeks like right away, but then like wouldn't give her the full album.
That's like weird.
video. Yeah. And I'm just like,
She probably
that
paid
is
a decent amount to
she did. And then she got all the raw stuff back, like I said. And so her friend's editing them for her. But it's like, you already spent thousands of dollars. And now,
That pissed me off.
yeah, just crazy.
And she's not the type to really like go and complain about it. She's just like,
Yeah, I mean, she had Logan reach out to him, and Logan was like, hey,
you better figure it out.
yeah, yeah.
That's just so.
And he tried to originally sob story him and make him feel bad. And then they figured out all this extra stuff because they found a girl who got their pictures done by him too, reach out to her and was like, hey, did you have any problems? And they were like, yeah, we had so many problems. So it was like a lot of people, not just her.
What the heck?
Just like, stop. Stop taking
Stop your
payments
business completely, actually.
Yeah.
Shut down.
if you're going to do that to multiple people.
Time to make a Facebook post. So,
Oh, I got it on my shirt. That's great.
what color is it?
My shirt?
No.
No, green. Yeah.
I can see it. Oh, I thought you meant the drink.
No. I'm like touching it everywhere. Okay.
I like the one braid.
Thank you.
Kind of giving Avatar a little bit.
Tanner said, fun fact for the girlies. You know, like when guys wear like the gray sweatpants or like they get out of the shower and like they just look hot with their towel wrapped around their waist.
Just the water dripping down.
You know, like I feel like that's the thing all girls like.
Yeah.
Well, Tanner said like braids. That's the thing all guys like. So now I'm just over here braiding my hair all the time because he said he likes it.
Tell her one thing, she runs a mile with it. Easy thing.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Communicate.
Right.
Communicate.
So, anyways, ladies, start braiding your hair.
Be sure they like it first, though.
Right.
Maybe not everybody likes it.
True. But I thought that was funny.
But it's funny.
Anything else? My eyes are starting to water.
So are mine. I'm sitting here like, especially with these.
I think I put it too close to my eyes.
But it doesn't burn.
No, it doesn't burn. I think just like
Starting to pull the water out of her eyes.
Yeah. But
Yeah, so next time we will talk about treatment room
yeah, we're gonna talk about the treatment room
things
exfoliation.
and then squirrel bit. Like we always do.
Squirrel a little bit more.
Squirrel just a little bit more. No, we'll have other things to talk about.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching or listening in today, and we really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Make sure to like, follow, or subscribe, whatever you are watching or listening in on, and follow us on our socials at BeautyBiz101.